Welcome back to my channel, everyone. So today I'm going to be going from this coffin shape on this client to this almond shape, and I'm going to show you in detail the easiest way possible for beginners in order to do this so you still keep a nice shape to the nail. So I find the easiest way is to take a marker, a permanent marker, something that's not going to smear in any way, and draw a line right in the center of the nail. You could also use gel polish and cure it each time you draw if you're wanting to, just to make sure that it's not going to come off in any way. And then I'm going to take from where the nail starts, from the skin, and I'm going to draw the shape of the nail with the marker. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just gives you a basic outline so that you do not have one side that may be filed uneven because you're visually seeing the shape you're wanting. My client didn't want any length taken off, so I would have removed the length first if that was the case and then drawn the lines. But because we are just going with the length she has to get a nice almond shape, I chose to draw the lines and the middle point first. So now that I'm done drawing my center point and the shape of the nails, I'm going to grab my medium carbide bit, and I'll put that link down in the description because it is my go-to bit for removing color and shaping, and I have no issues with this, with it skipping. It's just nice and smooth. So now I'm going to follow those lines, and the one most important thing is you never go past the center point of the nail that you drew, because this is going to change the length if you do. So you just go right up to that line you see in the center, and you do not go over it in any way, because again you will remove the length. And it's really quick and easy to do this because you visually see where you're shaping and you're not guessing and making one side lopsided. Just look closely at how I'm angling the Efile bit. You do not want it straight up and down. You just want a slight angle, but not too much, because you don't want to remove the underside of the nail so it's not straight flush with the natural nail. So keep that in mind. You have to have a slight angle, but don't angle it too much. And once I do that, you do need to go underneath the nail because there's some bulkiness under there, and I do a little tiny shaping once I do go underneath to remove that bulkiness. So once I was done with the hand file underneath, I'm going to grab my medium carbide bit again, and now I'm removing the color and checking for lifting. Now if I had removed some length from these nails, they'd be really thick at the tip of the nail, but they still are thick enough, so I will debulk them a little bit just to have a nicer shape before applying the gel products that I'll be using. So as you can see, now that I've removed the color, the nails are starting to take shape. So I'll just let you watch me remove the color and check for that lifting and do a little shaping as I go. So I still have to do the rest of my prep work before applying the hard gel products. So taking my cuticle bit and removing any cuticle that may be on her nail. And she does have a little bit thicker cuticles, so I want to push those back and have them lifted slightly, because next, after I do this step, I will be taking my round cuticle bit and removing any of that thicker cuticle that may have been left behind. You may have noticed she has pink under her nails now. She used, I think it was a shampoo with pink in it, and it did stain her nails. So I'm going to remove that after with this cuticle bit. I don't show it in the video because at the end you will see her nails finished, and it is a sheer product, gel polish product on her nails, and I don't want to be able to see any of that pink once the finished nails are done. So she did have acrylic on her nails before, so I'm taking my Young Nails Protein Bond and covering the whole nail because I want the hard gel products to be able to stick to the acrylic. Now I'm applying the Magic Gel base and just a thin layer and pushing it down all over her nails. The silicone thin base has cured, so now I'm applying Magic Gel's Diamond Fiber Builder Gel. She is harder on her nails, and this hard gel is the bomb. It is my favorite, you guys. This stuff is amazing. I am switching her from acrylic to this because it is so strong and it is so good. So I applied that slip layer, and then I took a bead and I'm filling in her nails, of course, and then I'll flash clear each one before I go on to the next one. So now that I've cured all of the nails, I'm going to take my isopropyl alcohol and just remove the inhibition sticky layer, and I'm going to begin filing. Now this is where I'm going to shape her nails a little better. I'm going to focus more on the tip. So I'll just let you watch me do some filing and shaping. So now that I'm done filing, I'm going to take my buffing block and remove any scratches or indents in the nail and just make sure it's a nice smooth nail for the application of the gel polishes and the artwork. And I won't be showing you that. I was more focused on showing you how I shaped from Coffin to Almond. I hope it was helpful. It really is the easiest way I find to get it done quickly is to draw and then go from there from what I showed you. So here are the nails. I'm just applying the top coat, of course, and I will show you what they look like in the end. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you could please like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that, and I will see you all in the next one.